Hi, I'm Mark Rothman, Progress Coach. I want to help you achieve any dream you both desire and deserve. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how we can find the true power over our own lives. And if you stick around to the end, you'll hear the opportunity to find your biggest and most effective power to really control and manage your own life. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. And if after you watch the video you like it, please go ahead and hit like. And let's get right into it. We can't express our power fully until we understand the limitations of it. Paradoxical, yes, but once we grasp this paradox, we can apply it where it'll make a difference. We can't control the weather, we can't control the president, and we can't control that guy who takes up 2 parking spaces. But we have infinite power to manage and even change ourselves. Though we have no power over others, we sure keep trying. We micromanage, manipulate, scold, bargain, plead, or even threaten to have others do what we want. At times we succeed, which only feeds our false sense of power. Though we can at times induce another person to do what we want, we cannot make them be what we want them to be. And most often our efforts at control usually backfire. Some of us cultivate our powerlessness as a passive way to exert power, even though this seems paradoxical. Every victim needs a perpetrator. So if we're playing the victim, it means we've got to have a perpetrator, and so we define someone else's role in our lives to be that. We therefore exert power over someone else by making them be something we want or need them to be, regardless of whether that person truly is a perpetrator. And by the way, we don't always need another person to be a perpetrator to make us a victim. Sometimes we are really good at being our own perpetrator and our own victim. That's what happens when we beat ourselves up, when we criticize ourselves, when we tell ourselves we're a piece of crap. Anything that we're doing to hold ourselves down and make us feel bad is turning ourselves into our own victim to our own perpetrator. We've also exerted our power to define the problem. The problem becomes about the other person and how they've made our lives miserable. Instead of using the power we have to solve the problem, we use our power to blame another person and to avoid responsibility for ourselves. Our blame then becomes a weapon. When we express it, we hold others at psychological gunpoint. We may think to ourselves and even say outright, "If you really loved me, you would... ... Sometimes this tactic works, and it gives us further power to control another person. We've coerced him or her to do what we want. And what works once may work again, so we grow accustomed to using this weapon to get what we want. But because it is based in our victimhood and in our sense that we've been wounded, wielding this weapon actually adds new strength to our self-narrative of powerlessness. It blocks us from the true strength we inevitably find when we take responsibility for our own lives. Blaming others shifts our focus onto their actions and away from our own. When we keep the focus on ourselves, we take the first step into our power. Keeping the focus on ourselves does not mean obsessing over ourselves, something many of us may be particularly good at. It means not worrying about other people's opinions and not thinking about how others might react or what they might think or feel if we take certain actions. It means not putting other people's needs ahead of our own. The minute we focus on others, we give them our power. Keeping the focus on ourselves means identifying honestly and rationally what we can do to move our lives forward. We begin to see our true power, the power we can exert over our own thoughts, feelings, and actions. This may seem like a selfish way to live, but until we meet our own needs through our own abilities and self-support, we cannot fully meet anyone else's needs. If we keep the focus on ourselves, and if we learn what we need to do to maintain our power, then we'll have even more power for ourselves and to help those around us. So if you like this video, please go ahead and hit like. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the like if you liked the video. Definitely leave a comment. I really like replying and knowing what you think. And then you can find a link below to my website, markcoach.net. On Instagram, I'm Mark Progress Coach, and Facebook is Mark Rothman Progress Coach. And I'll see you in the next video.